Everybody, and welcome back to Teresa's Corner. I am Teresa Ruiz. Thank you for choosing to spend your time with me. And today I'm going to be doing some maintenance on these bottles. So as you know, these are the first bottles that I made, and these are 2-year-old. Normally I don't think you would be able to do, you would have to do maintenance on these bottles. And when I say maintenance, I'm talking about like repotting the media and all that stuff. Because as you can see, the media is not bad, right? But I did make the mistake that I potted these orchids too far out, and now they're, you see this? And I don't like that. So, because look at this, it's losing some of its old leaves, and now there's a trunk like this big, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this media out and just pot it, you know, add fresh media, and hopefully that's gonna be pretty much it. And I think I'm gonna use more rocks and leca than bark, and I think they're gonna be like that for a while. So I'm gonna show you how I do that. I have a container here, and I'm gonna try to pull it out. Let's see if I can do this without getting in your way. Look at how bad this orchid's hanging out. I'm trying not to break or damage the roots, because it's got some good roots. Look at all the moss in there. Not moss, but algae. Alright guys, so I'm going to continue doing this. I'll kind of fast forward it so I'm not boring you, and then I'll show you what it looks like at the end. There we go. Look at all this moss. I will not be doing that. And I think that's good. I'm just going to spray it a little bit with my water hose just to get whatever's left. And then I'm going to spray it with some hydroperoxide. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to start repotting. Alright guys, so I have my clean bottle here. I have some leca and I have some rocks. And this is what I'm going to use. I don't think I'm going to use bark this time around. I'm not going to use such a big layer of rocks because I'm using leca regardless. So, see? Small layer. Don't mind my mess, you guys. There we go. And look at this one. Wow. So this is how it was potted. So I'm going to keep that. I don't know how to put it in. I don't know, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. See? There. It's working. It's working. It's working. You just have to be very patient. Look, even the aerial root that was there is now inside. Yay. Oh. I think that root broke. There. See that? Few roots broke. But I'm okay with that. Okay. Yay. Alright guys, I'm going to continue and I will show you guys what it looks like afterwards. Alright guys, so what happened was that, well, I felt like my orchid was too big to fit and I couldn't fit it the way I wanted it anymore. So, I am just going to mount it on this. I know it's big, it's huge, but I'm going to put a hook right here and it's going to hang like this in my garden. Somewhere in there. So, I'm just going to spray this with some hydroperoxide. I have to figure out how I'm going to do this because if you remember, this was hanging like this in my bottle, so it started growing this way. So I ended up grabbing my stapler and some jute twine. It's gonna hang like this, so I think I'm just gonna I mean, I shouldn't really worry because with the sunlight, it's gonna start doing whatever it wants. So, alright, so I started adding a bed of moss and I've just been stapling the moss because this orchid had a huge, extensive root system. And I want to be able to keep it hydrated as it transitions into its new home. See that? So what I've decided and I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put the hook like this and it's going to hang like this. So that the orchid hangs on this side. And unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to... So in the bottle it hung like this, right? In the bottle it hung like this. and that's what it was get used to. So if you notice, the system is flat here and it's down here. So that means I have to mount it like this, which means it's facing downwards. But it's okay. Unfortunately, it's gonna get stressed a little bit, but it should adjust well, and eventually the orchid will start facing upwards. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. It's a lot of moss, you guys. It's okay. So that's as much as I'm going to put right now because I want to start securing it. So I'm going to use the same jute twine that I use all the time when I'm securing my hanging orchids or my mounted orchids. You're like, what the hell is she doing? No idea. So want to kind of secure it in place so that I can hide the rest of the roots and add more, like, you know, kind of spread the moss out. See how a chunk of moss just fell out? It's okay. I'm going to put it in there. I'll stick it in there. I know it looks hideous right now without this moss, but I feel like I have to use this much moss because of all these roots. They're not going to be used to being so dry. Remember? Bottle, high humidity. Yeah. So I need to compensate. Eventually all this moss would just break down. No biggie. I mean, I can always use a staple if I need to. But to be honest with you, I don't feel like damaging these roots more than I already have. So this will have to do. Don't judge me. I told you, most of the times, you guys, I kind of just wing it. I'm gonna have to secure it a little more. Look at that ball of moss. But I have it secure enough where I can start kind of going around and hiding the rest of the roots. This is a fun hobby for me, you guys. It's relaxing. There. The jute one is not even. Because of that, I'm gonna wrap this one. I'm gonna bring it around instead of wrapping the other one. There we go. Oh, ah! I almost lost the whole thing. I'll show you guys what it looks like at the end. Okay. Alright guys, so it's been almost a week since I first mounted this orchid, and as you can tell, it's already not dark. So I ended up changing the log. As you can see, this one's smaller. Same setup, right? It's just smaller. So here's the orchid, or the fowl. And it's actually been longer than a week. I have to take a look at the dates, but look at that. The leaf is growing pretty big now. It's pretty big considering it was just a tiny little thing when I first removed it from the pot. And I noticed, the reason why I'm showing you guys now, it's because I noticed a spike today, so I had to reshoot this. You see that there? So this one originally had a spike, and it's somewhere there. I already pulled it off, but you can still see a little bit. It dried off. I think there was a frost, and it didn't make it. And then another spike started there, and I don't know, it just stopped growing. It dried up, and now there is one right there, which I'm very excited. So as you can see, my fowl didn't get that setback, but it's still looking great. So that's just my update, you guys, that I wanted to show you guys. So don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, if you have any comments, questions, concerns for me, do leave those in the comments below. I do respond. Just, you know, sometimes it'll take me a week, but I do respond. Also, you guys, if you guys haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. It does help me out promote my channel and it reach more viewers. So if for those who are already subscribed, thank you so much, and you guys have a good day. Bye.